the hadith where the man asked the Prophet 3 questions to prove he's a prophet, isn't this a contradiction since the questioner is not a prophet? I'm not so sure which particular situation you're referring to, but let's just roll with it for a moment. It's not necessarily the case, because people would sometimes try and set about challenges, and sometimes the challenges would just be rejected, and like they would say, oh, if you are a prophet, why don't you do this? Why don't you bring down something from the sky? Why don't you make there be a spring pop up of water right here? Why don't you, make I don't know, create a garden right here? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? And Allah rebukes them by saying, tell them, innama ana bashar, I'm just a human. Why do you make such demands from me? And sometimes then it may have been to do with revelation or questions, like they asked the Prophet about the soul. What does ruh mean? What is the essence, the ontological, people, the essential, to do with the essence of the ruh? What is it? And here Allah says that, tell them, ar-ruh min amri rabbi wa ma utitum min al-ilmi illa qalila. And sometimes they ask questions about the people of the cave, or sometimes they ask questions to do with rulings. These things don't mean that the person who asks must be a prophet. And if a person says to the Prophet, look, if you're a real prophet, then answer this, it doesn't mean that the one asking has to be a prophet. It could just be their way, their method of testing, that's all.